Hey, what's happening, my bucktooth jellyfish? It's SJB here, and we've got some more chimps for you. Today we're playing with the Buccaneers, man, which is probably a pretty difficult tower to pull off here. Because right from the get-go, he's kind of weird to use. So we got to talk about Buccaneers in general before we even get too deep in here and talk about why they're actually one of the best towers in the game. It's mostly the cheapest amount that you can spend to get a significant amount of popping power. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. Oh, that was tight. That was real tight. We almost had to rub these coconuts and hope a genie popped out and saved our butts here. But all I really need to do is get a grape shot and we'll be saved. If not, I could get this guy for $50 cheaper, but I really hope that that's not going to become the case here. Yep. All right. Second Buccaneer. Is it going to be needed? Oh, crap. Maybe not anything anymore. No. Oh, Buccaneers suck, man. They suck real bad. Oh, talk about ridiculous. Whew. All right, so I am currently 7 minutes and 39 seconds into this recording, and it took me that long just to get to the point where I could beat round 8. That is how ridiculous this is. I had to try like 8 different placements from Buccaneer at least. I tried over here, 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 and no matter what I did, it would not let me beat round 8 in particular. I even had to do a little bit of targeting on round 8 with this guy, but now that we've gotten through that gigantic hurdle, hopefully things will be a smidge easier for us. Because the main reason why Buccaneers are so good is because they shoot omnidirectional. Or bidirectional, double directional, whatever direction you want to talk about, it's 2. It's 2 directions, and they're both fan-friggin-tastic. But it's weird, because if you put this guy on last, for example, he'll aim for this, and then randomly shoot at Bloons over here, but only if they're there. Only if they're going to get hit, which is really weird if you ask me. I don't know how Ninja Kiwi made that happen, but they did. They made it happen. So it's actually pretty decent in a lot of situations, believe it or not, to put this guy on last or even on strong and just have him shoot sort of backwards a little bit, and then by him shooting backwards, he'll randomly... Ooh, this is going to be weird. I think we're going to end up putting most of our Buccaneers in this general vicinity, so we're going to put Brickle right about here, and we're going to make sure we put her on strong as well. But anyways, Buccaneers, for their price, are actually one of the most efficient towers in the game. The problem is that obviously they're a water tower, so you don't just get to put them wherever you want, you gotta put them in the water. And sometimes that can really suck the fun, or suck the life, or suck the goodness out of them Buccaneers right there. Let me be honest with you guys, sometimes getting sucked out of you, it can be fantastic, but sometimes it can not be fantastic. It can be pretty awful. In this situation, it's pretty awful. Because water really does define the Buccaneer. Where can you put him, and can he hit both directions? If I put my Buccaneer randomly over here or something like that, he'd be basically worthless. No, not worthless, but he would not be good. So putting him inside of an area where he can hit both areas is just like absolutely, unbelievably important here. Alright, so we gotta worry about some crap in here. We gotta worry about lead balloons, we gotta worry about camo balloons, we gotta worry about a lot of nonsense. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, get hot shot, so I've got my lead popping power. I am going to get the fast firing, and I'm going to get the double shot. But next thing I want to do is want to make sure I've got my cam detection ready, because I believe, except camo, believe Brickle cannot do anything about that, so we're going to need a second Buccaneer. And we're just going to throw him kind of right below Brickle. I'm going to get a... No. 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 Why did I buy stuff? Oh my god, I hate my life. Yay! We did it! So believe it or not, it was not as difficult to do it this time around. I actually did it on my first try with the exact same positioning and a smidge of micro again, with this guy kind of on round 8 there. But it was a big pain in my butt to deal with that crap. So now we're back. We're back, and I have to tell you guys, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. I have had quite a few life experiences in the past few days. Nothing ridiculous by any means, but I figured I'd tell you guys. Oh, cannon chip time. Woo, cannon chip. That's going to change things real good, like. Still need more cam detection. I'm thinking Destroyer with cam detection is going to be our main guy for cam detection for a while. We don't need to worry about anything beyond that until 59+, and by that point we might have a carrier flagship, so we shall see how that's all going to go. but I actually wrote down a couple talking points for you guys about what happened in my life, because normally I don't do that. Normally I just kind of flow with my video, and I hope that everything just kind of comes up. Sometimes I forget stuff that I wanted to talk about, so I wrote it down today. I've been busy. All right, and that actually is a quote from Dragon Warrior Monsters. Okay, I don't know if you guys have ever played Dragon Warrior Monsters. I'm going to assume that 99.9% of you guys probably have never played that game. It was a Game Boy game, and I think it's a series off of what they continued on now is just like Dragon Quest. I'm pretty sure that's like the same genre, I guess. Yeah, we're going to do the Destroyer out of this guy. I think I might go for Destroyer, and I might actually get a Monkey Powers here, see if I can afford that before round 40, just insta-kill the Moab. We'll see how it goes. But I just wanted to bring that up because I randomly thought about that when I was talking about how busy I was. I was like, oh, it just reminds me of the King and Dragon Warrior Monsters. And if nobody's ever played this game, if you guys are at all into retro games, and you want to have something fun to go back and play, I know there's a bunch of Game Boy emulators and stuff. I'm not going to talk about the legality of that whole situation or whatnot with downloading ROMs and all that stuff, but you can, indeed, on your computer, play Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy games, pretty much any system you can imagine that's not super new, like PlayStation. I think 3 is probably the oldest you could play, though I've never played any of those before. I've only known PS1, PS2, GameCube. I've even played a Wii game before, which was kind of weird, but I've only played games that I specifically own, which I don't know if that's actually the official rule, but I kind of like that idea. Like, if I already own the game, I'm not going to, like, pay for it again. I just want to play it on my computer, you know, where I can actually, like, do that. So we're going to insta-kill that crap nice and easy, like. I guess we'll talk about strategy for a quick second here before I dive into Dragon Warrior Monsters for a quick second. Talk about the reason why I've been so busy, and kind of a fun story that somebody messaged me online, which I thought was curiously interesting. But I'm hoping that I can get a carrier flagship pretty quickly. Ideally, I'd get a carrier flagship before round 59, which I think is definitely possible as far as money's concerned, because a carrier flagship's actually not that expensive. But it's about making an aircraft carrier carry me through to getting a carrier flagship, and that might be the difficult part of this strategy. I don't know. It's relying on a lot of moving parts here, but with Brickle and her abilities and an insta-killing on a Moab, who knows? Maybe we can push that through all the way to the end. 27k. Affordable, 14 rounds, seems reasonable. So we're going to get a carrier flagship really quickly. Obviously, we're going to go for Pirate Lord, and then after that, that's our 2 5th tiers. After that, you have to decide what are the best towers to use. And after that, I don't know what I want to get exactly. But all I know is I need to make sure that I've got enough for DDTs. And I still need to have enough bad popping power. So just spamming a bunch of cannon ships is probably my best idea for a lot of things, but sucks against the bad. So it's going to be like a good mixture of a lot of different things, you know, a lot of destroyers, a lot of cannon ships, and sadly, no bottom paths. We don't need any of this, but we only use the bottom path for our crow's nest action. But keep in mind that Brickle does end up making your guys more powerful with his ability, so getting a lot of destroyers and things is definitely going to be on my upper edge of what I want to do here, because that just like increases their pierce exponentially. Anyways, Dragon Warrior Monsters is the way I can explain it. And I played Dragon Warrior Monsters 1 and 2, and I definitely preferred 1 because it was a difficult game. Alright, now the problem is that Pokemon, and this is like the main people that I would say, are, you know, if there was ever 2 games that should have like duked each other out and should have been like main games still like active today where that are almost the exact same thing, Dragon Warrior Monsters versus Pokemon should have been a thing. But it didn't, it just kind of just died out, I guess. A little bit. I don't know. I haven't actually played Dragon Quest. Maybe I would like Dragon Quest. I don't know. If you guys have played Dragon Quest, please let me know. Let me know if it's the same thing or not, or if I'm just being completely idiotic right now. Regardless, the fun thing about Dragon Warrior Monsters is that you would breed your monsters together. And there was literally like this crazy breed tree where you specifically have to breed like one monster and another random monster to make a unique, different monster. Whereas I don't know if Pokemon breeding has gotten more complicated over time, but it's usually like you have to put 2 Nidorans together to make another Nidoran, you know? And it's just like, okay, well, you get a different Nidoran. You might get a shiny or something. I don't know. By the way, I'm not a huge Pokemon guy either. I played Red, Blue, I played Yellow, I played Gold, Silver, and then I kind of died out on Pokemon after that. It became the uncool thing to do for a while, and I will admit I submitted to peer pressure, and I stopped playing Pokemon, and honestly, I don't regret it too much. I feel like every single Pokemon game that comes out these days, people just complain about it, and they hate it, and they buy it anyways, and then they're like, man, they should do a better job next year, but I already gave them my money, so it doesn't really matter. But I feel like that's a very common theme for Pokemon games. Here we go. We've got a Crow's Nest Carrier Flagship. This is important because we do need that DDT popping power, and it will give us that lead and cam detection for this guy. And, of course, a lot of popping power overall. It's not absurd, but for the amount of money we're spending, only 27k, it's very, very, very good. And then, next up, Pirate Lord. I think that's as easy as it's going to be. 63 could be a little bit tricky, so we're going to, like, watch this carefully. If we need to build another ship or something like that, we will. I'm just hoping this guy can carry. I think he can. So we'll hope for the best. But it was a really fun game, but it was also super difficult. Like, I went back and I played as an adult, and I was like, dude, this is tricky. You actually specifically, like, lose. And each one of the, like, areas that you go in, you kind of, like, go in a warp portal, and you kind of end up in these mystical, magical lands where you have to search around again for a bunch of different warp portals. And I get how that could be somewhat boring, I guess, for some people, because it was kind of monotonous. And finding random monsters and stuff like that, but it was difficult. Like, you actually could lose, but you had to learn certain skills and everything with your different monsters. There wasn't just 4 moves you could do. You had to learn heals and revives and other things to keep you alive. You could run out of magic, run out of crap. Very interesting game. Loved it as a kid. And I think I might, you know what? I think I talked myself into it. I think I'm gonna go back and do another run. Probably won't show you guys anything, but maybe I'll show you it off in like a community section post or something like that. But like I said, if you haven't checked it out before, and if you have a computer, get some ROMs, bro. Get some ROMs. They are super fun. You can also play, I think, on phones and stuff. Though I've never done that before, so you'll have to do that at your own discretion, I suppose. Anyways, I'm done with that for now, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to talk about why I've been so busy. So, kind of like 2/3 things happen, and 2 of them are fairly good things. I've been very busy with kind of setting up my basement still. I know that you guys saw most of the basement being finished and everything, but I've still been finishing off some of the finishing touches, and I think I'm almost finished, almost done. I've got to put a few more posters up, and then it'll be like 100%. Oh, and paint, one little thing. And I think I'm 100% donezo with that thing. All right, and donezo is the new word, the new cool word. Start using it. Share it to all your friends. Tell you Super John Bombo made it cool, and you're going to start doing it forever. And it's going to be part of the vocabulary of every human being in existence very, very soon. Anyways, oh, look at this. Almost got this muddy, bro. So I don't know if this is the right positioning. All right, I'll be straight with you. I don't know for sure that this is the right positioning, but I will tell you that round 6, 7, and 8, this was the best positioning. So it must be worth something, right? You would imagine. Okay, so what I'm going to do for now is I am going to get a few aircraft carriers. I don't want to go cray-cray, but I think that's going to be my best option here. A few aircraft carriers, kind of randomly up at the top here. Just like 2 of them. I don't want to go crazy with them because they don't have any lead popping power, and then DDTs are going to be completely worthless. Or they'll be worthless against DDTs, so I'm not going to worry about that. But even having the destroyer aspect of them could be pretty awesome. So we're going to go destroyer. I am going to go for, since I can't do DDTs anyways, I don't really care about the lead popping power at all. So, oh, wait. Does this eventually give us cam detection? Hold on, let me look this up. Okay, I'm like 99% sure that this never affects Camo Bloons, which is what I thought. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. It's just going to mean that we're going to need to build more random cannon ships or all the way up to some monkey pirates here to insta-kill a lot of the random DDTs and stuff. Because this guy, believe it or not, does have like a pierce limit is kind of his biggest weakness. So the more you can kind of just randomly get rid of, the more he will do a better job against the DDTs and such. But, oh my god, round 78, pretty cray. So yeah, we're going to go hot shots on both these puppies. I still have not used a lot of my abilities here. We're going to randomly throw a couple mines back here, not because I need them right now, but because I think they last a really long time. And if by chance we can make them last until round like 87 or something, and that's the time we actually need it, great. We'll use it for that point. All right, we're going to spam a couple more cannon chips. Oh my god, look at this Camo Bloon popping power. Woo! Definitely a little weak on that note. So we got to get some more... Dang, do I have to build all of my cannon chips up to cam detection? I guess I don't really need to. I don't know what the best thing against DDTs is, like, at all. I mean, it could be Mega Mines for all I know. Just spam some Mega Mines on round 90, 93, and then round 95. You did it, like, in the middle of something. That could be the answer to all my problems. I should focus on regular popping power for the bad and everything. I just don't know. I feel like they're tricky at this point. I just need a mixture. But Monkey Pirates is definitely something that is not wrong to go for. So we're just going to go Monkey Pirates for now. And I'm going to go for the double shot. I'm going to do it. I'm going to mix them up a little bit, but I'm going to go double shot for the first few. And, ooh, oh, what? I thought we insta-killed the Zomga, but we didn't. So, anyways, I'm done with the Dragon Warrior Monsters talk for now, but I think I have talked myself into it. I really think I'm going to go back and play. And you could play with a I play with my PlayStation 5 controller, by the way, and it's epically amazing. I don't use a keyboard. Oh, it's great. It's plug and play. It used to be PlayStation 3 controllers, PlayStation 4 controllers, and now PS5 controllers are like plug and play. Oh, it's so amazing. You guys don't know what you had to deal with back in the day with trying to be like a newer person into something. It just sucked balls. The first time that I had to start recording videos, nothing worked. Sound didn't get recorded. It was like the crappiest thing ever. By the time I rendered it, it was just like garbage looking. I really had to work for years to make it happen. I was one of the first people ever to record iPads. And that was just ridiculous in itself. Like, nobody knew how to do that until now. There's just like a million capture cards. They're like, oh yeah, just plug it in. You're good, bro. You good. Or AirPlay it now. You don't even need to use plugs. You just boop, pop it in. It just plays. So yeah, I was, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm in the mood to complain too. So, I've been really busy. I've been really busy with the basement, but also Lily got spayed. So, I'm sure you guys probably know that dogs need to get spayed. It sucks. It was so sad. I dropped off my little Lily, and Luna got spayed as well. It's worse than getting neutered, I think. I would say, like, as far like total surgery wise, like harder recovery and everything. They have like legit like 4-inch, 6-inch incision inside of their like lower tummy, and they get stuff taken out of them. So like, that's pretty rough, bro. That's pretty rough. So anyways, these Mega Mines, they're gone. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna put them down until we actually need them. I think I'm just gonna save them for around 89 or 90 and throw a couple down around there. Oh my god, we almost put down a Druid. All right, I'm thinking destroyers. I never got these up to aircraft carriers. Let's get both these up to aircraft carriers. We're gonna get another one of these guys. We're gonna go for Grapeshot Hotshot. That's what we're gonna do. And I should probably start using this ability more often, but I still have not jumped to that yet. All right, we want to keep as many things in range of Brickle here because I've, for a long time, oh man, I feel like I'm uneducated about Brickle. All monkeys everywhere. It takes till round 19 to make that happen. So I knew it eventually happened. I just didn't know exactly when, and I don't know if she's going to reach level 19. I assume she will, but I'd rather put everything in range just out of safety purposes. Like, what if round 95 kills us and she's only level 18? I put my things in the wrong space. So I think this is in range. Hope. Go for another cannon ship. Probably all the way up to Monkey Pirates here. So yeah, she got spayed. It was so sad, man. I hate it. Like, I feel like I have a lot of empathy in life, specifically for animals. And I brought her home, and she's just laying down, and she's literally just, like, whimper crying, like... And I'm just like, no, stop it. Please don't. And they only gave her, like, 1 pill for every 12 hours, and I was like, dang, dude. That is not a lot of pain medicine. But that's what they told me to give her, so... the good news is today she's feeling significantly better. But yesterday was just so sad to see that sad little puppy, who's always energetic and happy and exciting, to just like be like, leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you, Chris. I don't want to talk to you, and just whimper off in the corner there, you know. But again, good news is she's done. She's feeling a lot better. She actually played a little bit today. We went on a short walk, so hopefully things go smooth. Into the future here with all of that nonsense. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on this Mega Man for round 93. I think we're gonna throw it down in the middle here. Right when the DDTs all kind of get in the way here. Just wait a second. Mega Mine, blow it up, and boop, dead. Let's go for another Monkey Pirates. We're gonna go faster shooting on this puppy. And then this guy, I think I do want to get an aircraft carrier. No. Screw that. Screw that noise. Let's go for cannon ships. I'm feeling the cannon ships, bro. Feeling real good these days. Real good. And it's actually not bad to go Monkey Pirates, because it does increase the amount of popping power you get by a lot. So anyways, yesterday, that's why my video took so long to get up, because I had to watch her all day. I feel bad putting cones and things on them. When Luda got spayed, they told us specifically, don't use a cone, just put like a shirt on her. And then when Lily got spayed, they said, you should put a cone on her. But I know that I specifically had a pretty good time without a cone last time, so I decided to not get a cone. And we've been just watching her all day and just making sure she's not licking or biting or chewing or anything like that. And she's been doing good. So overall, success. I'm going to throw a random mine down here. I could put it down in the middle of round 95, but again, this is not a black Chimps medal run automatically. So we're going to do this, suck some of these puppies up. We got 5 Monkey Pirates, so we're just going to suck these guys up right away. We're going to use our naval tactics right now, and that looks good for 95 to get taken down. Easy peasy. All right, that was the main one that I was worried about. Now that we know that we can absolutely schlobberdock that puppy, we are probably good to go for a long time. Bad Bloons the next big problem, so let's just go for a destroyer spam. I think that's all I want to do for the rest of the day. Destroyer spam. Dun, 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 with Grape Shot, Hot Shot. Probably don't need the Hot Shot, but it just feels complete when you get a Hot Shot, so we're just going to get it. And then funny story. So I would not consider myself super in shape. I am like in decent shape. When I show off my muscles, that makes me look real strong on camera. I'm really not that strong. I mean, it's hard to explain, but I like to see myself as like a out of shape, in shape individual. I don't look like I'm ripped or anything like that, because I eat whatever I want, pretty much whenever I want. But at the same time, I still have a reasonable amount of muscle, and I know that I can outrun a lot of people. If like you looked at me, you would probably not think that I could outrun people, but I definitely could outrun a lot more people, specifically with sprinting and other random crap like that. Or I know that I'm just like in shape as far as my heart is concerned. Like my heart will get me places. I could, whatever. It doesn't matter that much. Anyways, some guy messaged me on Reddit and was saying that he was basically a gym bro, the Reddit gym bro. And they asked me what my workout routine was. Now that's funny to me because I specifically do not have a workout routine, guys. I'm not a big fan of, like, I don't mind working out. I do a pretty decent amount of it. Just pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, planks, riding my bike. I go on some jogs here and there, but it's not coordinated whatsoever. It's not the same time every day. It's just random. And for some people, that's very difficult to do. Just randomly decide, hey, it's time to go on a run, you know? They always have to do it in the morning and kind of keep on track with the same thing every single day or something like that. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to throw one of these guys in the back as well again. We're going to hope that we get it back around 99, and we're going to hope that we can use one of these sort of early, get it back around 99 as well, and save everything else besides this. Because that's really not that important to me. We're going to see if this is going to go down the way I'm hoping. And I think I can get another destroyer in here. You know, let's go air... I don't love this, but we're going to go aircraft carrier in the back here. Let's see if that is enough to get us through here. Oh my god, they're already dead. Looking pretty good. Supermines might accidentally get exploded, but they don't. Supermine is not going to be back, and naval tactics will also not be back. But I have like 8 insta-kills here, and I think that might be enough to get us through around 99. It's a lot of insta-kills, guys. It's a lot of insta-kills. And the Mega Mine in the back. One of them disappeared. Here we go. 3 insta-kills. 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. So there's... Is it really 10 DDTs, or is that 9th DDT? And the Supermine blows it up. And another Supermine gets popped down. And we're going to have naval tactics ready to go at the beginning of this bad destruction here. We got 9,000 dollars left over as well, but I'm just not going to use it. I don't think I need it. I think this is going to go down. And they asked me what my workout routine was and if I had a routine for them to use. And I found that just absolutely hilarious. I got to give them mad props for saying they enjoyed my videos, and they talk about me sometimes. Like, that is really cool. Like, straight up, that is really cool. Uh-oh. DDTs, no longer an issue. Bloons could be mildly problematic here, but they are not. So look at that. Chimps Plus, I mean, the only tough rounds were 6 through 10. And then I guess round 24 as well was seemingly stupidly difficult for Chris because he made errors and mistakes and problems. But everything else other than that went pretty decently smooth. But anyways, shout out to you guys for messaging me and reaching out like that. That's cool. I appreciate it, guys. And if you guys ever have any weird messages about stuff you do in real life, I would love to hear about it, you know? I actually have, like, a lot of random places that you can message me, but I'm not going to talk about them because only the hardcore people can figure it out, okay? Oh, crap! 1 random region! That's okay. That's okay. Look at these grapes. This is actually absurd looking. I love it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, press that like button for me. I appreciate it. I didn't even get through all my stuff I wanted to talk about today, but hopefully you guys enjoyed anyways. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.